Storm Team Weather. Here's Chief Meteorologist Josh Johns.
Welcome back, everyone. So, Josh, you were saying it's pretty nice day outside.
You know, it really is. Of course, yesterday we were kind of muggy, pretty muggy feel to the sky, but then as we got into last night, that cool front blew through, and check out what that did. Froze our temperature at 62 for a while there overnight, but today got up into the lower 80s. Not a bad day out there. And we're going to have a few more of these nice days for a little while, but those rain chances are going to be coming back. We'll have the latest on Hurricane Michael and a big shot of fall that's on the way. Got a few flood warnings to talk about there in Coke County and also down here in Kimball County. Of course, we got that flood warning still in effect for the Llano River. We had the flooding that happened yesterday. This flood warning is mainly for kind of a minor moderate flooding, not really the major flooding we saw. It got up to 31.2 feet, which is close to the 5th highest crest on record, and then slowly dropped back down. It came back up a little bit today, now sitting in the minor flood stage, which means just a few of those low water crossings dealing with some issues, maybe some low land, ranch land, and it's going to go back down and then rise a little bit more into the action stage. But then as we go further on through the week, looking like it'll finally calm down up there. Also got the flood warning currently for Coke County. It's the Colorado River here, and it's because we're seeing that rise up there. It's only minor flooding, so again, just low water crossings, some of that ranch land flooding, nothing that's really going to cause any issues, but enough that if you have any equipment down there, you might want to go ahead and move it. That flood warning is still staying in effect. Here's the last 24 hours as radar is concerned. We had a big storm down in Ozona, and then that line came in. That line kind of died down as it came into San Angelo, and then brought all this rain over towards Menard and Brady, and a lot of rainfall. But before that, we had a tornado that actually occurred out in McCamey. Now, this is a funnel cloud, but they did have that tornado out there. This is right after it lifted up, courtesy of Eddie Acosta, KSAN viewer there, and that happened near McCamey. That's why we were so concerned about severe weather yesterday. The conditions were right for it. It just kind of didn't come through at the right time, and so we only dealt with rain, luckily, and no severe weather here in San Angelo locally. But a lot of rain fell off to our west. Glasscock County picked up quite a bit of rain. That's all running down the North Concho River, and they've already shut down Washington Street there in Sterling City, and it's going to lead to a pretty good rise with Osage Fisher. Of course, over the last 48 hours, ton of rain down there that ran into the Llano River there in Junction. But today, just beautiful. 77 currently in Melvin, 77 in Ballinger, 75 in Sterling City, and 75 in Ozona. Drier air working in those dew points to the upper 40s. That means our temperatures going to be blowing close to the upper 40s as well, with those winds now blowing out of the west at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. That's why we didn't see a huge cool down with this system. We just saw those temperatures go down into the 70s. But tonight is when you'll notice the cooler air work in as the drier air is in place. Tornado warning currently off to the northwest of Houston. That's the system that came through our area earlier. Had a lot of dry air coming in behind it. It's lifting away. But our next system sitting down here in the Pacific, that is Tropical Storm Sergio. It's going to be pulling over our area and bring those rain chances back for the weekend. Another tropical system, and this one's a big one in the Gulf Coast. This is Hurricane Michael. Here's the latest on Michael. Currently a Category 3 storm, 295 miles south of Panama City, Florida. It's moving north at 12 miles per hour. It's expected to maintain status as a Category 3, making landfall with 125 mile per hour winds sometime during the day on Wednesday. That's why they have hurricane warnings in effect. If you have anyone over there, you need to be checking and seeing what their plan is. Tell them that it's coming, and just make sure they've got a safe place to be. The good news is it's not going to stall out like Florence or Harvey did. It's going to be moving pretty quickly across the eastern seaboard. So some good news there, although going to be bringing a lot of impact, storm surge and whatnot. Now tonight, going to be nice here though. Temperatures getting down into the upper 40s and lower 50s. And it's going to be just a crisp night out there with crystal clear skies. Another nice day on the way for tomorrow and Thursday. Upper 70s. Get outside if you can. Going to be absolutely beautiful. Then the upper 70s hanging around Friday and Saturday and Sunday. That's when the moisture from Sergio arrives. That's when we get the better shots of rain. I know homecoming's going on Saturday, but get that umbrella ready. You might need it there on Saturday. And then another shot of cool air, and this one's a big one coming in as we go into Sunday evening into Monday morning. Look at that fall air on Monday, a high of 57 and 65 on Tuesday. We may be dropping into the upper 30s in outlying areas Tuesday morning. Be nice to actually feel some of that fall air. And we'll be right back.